Welcome to part 4 of Mega Man X3, and in this part, we are going to be going to my least favorite stage of all time, which is Tunnel Rhino. Why? Because this stage is boring. Absolutely boring. And you'll see why in just a moment. But, since Tunnel Rhino's the third Maverick, this introduced the mechanic of Bit. From here on in, Bit will randomly show up in stages that have Mavericks. Well, so long as I don't kill him. Yeah, I'm going to kill him, by the way, spoiler alert. Anyway, in this stage right here, you have things that will do some really heavy damage if you're not careful. Like the spiders that drop on you, and of course, they launch missiles. But, as I was saying about Bit, he is going to show up randomly, and there may be a time where Bit may not even show up at all because all the Mavericks have been destroyed. Same thing goes for Byte, except he shows up after the 6th Maverick has been confronted. Whatever the case, side note here, you're going to have the Buster part and also the Triad Thunder in order for you to get the Heart Tank and also the Dr. Light Capsule here. But anyway, moving on, you see these things that are dumping out sand, which will be right over bottomless pits, mind you. Those things come to a complete screeching halt if Old Catfish is defeated. Anyway, as I was saying about Bit and Byte, these two have a tendency to randomly show up once you get enough Mavericks defeated. But the difference is, you have to defeat, not kill them if you want to fight them again. Then again, who want to, especially Bit. You'll see in just a few minutes. If you kill Bit or Byte with a weakness weapon, they're gone for good, they won't come back. Oh, and by the way, they also will not show up if one of their comrades actually showed up in the stage and got killed in it. Now, speaking of Bit, here's him. Welcome, X. I'm Bit. I have my orders. You are to be destroyed. You're a moron, Bit. You're not supposed to destroy X. Dr. Dopper specifically said, bring him back alive. I don't know if it's a translation error or Bit's just that retarded, but seriously. What part of bring him back alive did he not understand? And he kills me anyway. Because, yeah, I had low health, and I was thinking about using the damn sub-tanks. But whatever the case, I'm gonna beat him for real this time and actually use a sub-tank. But Bit and Byte. Okay, not Bit and Byte, just simply Bit. Bit tends to dash from side to side and left to right. You would think that that's Toadman, but it's not. Actually, he has a big hitbox, so it would be really hard to avoid him and trying to lock him in a pattern. I mean, it's hard for me to no damage this guy because of how annoying he is. I mean, I can leap over him, but for some reason, he homes in on my position, just like that. The Frost Shield, by the way, is his weakness that you can hardly see, but also so is the Triad Thunder. And be careful if you get caught by the rings, because Bit will attack me if you are on the rings. So yeah, there's that. But whatever the case, Bit is dead. His Reploid special abilities are too. No, it can't be! Ah! And with that said, you'll never see Bit again. Now, here's another thing about the Bit mechanic that needs to be said. What you do to these two guys, if you run across them and either defeat them or kill them, or not fight them at all, will affect what will happen in Doppler Stage 1. It may change the whole entire stage entirely, as well as put a new boss, or rather weaken the boss that's already there. And as you can see, I'm on the verge of dying. God damn. Why? It's X3, that's why. It's goddamn respawn time! But anyway, as I was saying, thing with Bit and Byte, it is a quote-unquote interesting concept, but it's executed poorly. Because again, the game's RNG will have it to where Bit will be immediately showing up, or he won't show up at all. It would be just my luck if Byte doesn't show up anytime during this playthrough. But every other playthrough I've had with him, it's Bit that's the one that doesn't cooperate. Whether you're fighting him or not. Whatever the case, for your best interest and for your sanity, don't destroy both of the Nightmare Police officers. Let one of them live. Trust me on this. Oh, and watch out for that rock, too. The boss that actually replaces them is harder than what they are. Anything else that needs to be said about Tunnel Rhino stage? Oh yeah, we have a mid-boss here. This is just actually the third of the way point. That whole thing with Bit and Byte, that was just a small portion of the stage. Now then, mid-boss. He's gonna ram to the wall. I don't know what to call him, but I do know this. He loves surprise door sets, that's for sure. Anyway, you're supposed to shoot him with a charge shot. I think the Tornado Fang actually takes care of him easily, but the problem with that is the Tornado Fang is in the possession of Tunnel Rhino and you have to beat him first. Whatever the case, just shoot him and make sure you try to end it quick, because if you don't, he will grapple onto the roof, and if you try to wall jump, he will snatch you up and bring you close to him, which will do severe damage because, for some reason, just touching his body, not the spike, his body does the most damage. So yeah, there's that. And now, we're getting closer and closer to Tunnel Rhino, even though things are just progressing so slowly. And if the audio starts cutting out, I apologize in advance because of the rendering issues. But whatever the case, you're gonna have to fire another charge shot to kill those lobsters, because if you have them charge and they will charge at the same time you will charge, you'll end up taking some serious damage. And for the record, if you don't have any armor on, well, a fully charged shot could pretty much kill you from both of those robots. Seriously, there's fan games that actually makes this a much more tolerable game than what the actual Mega Man X is. And I, like a dunce, just used up my E-tank. Like a dunce. Whatever the case, Acid Burst is the weakness of Tunnel Rhino, so let's get this over with. Now then, Tunnel Rhino will try to rush from side to side. The problem? If Tunnel Rhino predicts that you're going to go to the right, he's going to follow you. And then he's going to run into the wall. You need to get yourself to a high enough altitude, which is my problem with this fight, and why I'm losing so badly. You need to get to a high enough altitude that you don't touch his hitbox, otherwise you're going to be eating some damage. But you gotta make sure that Tunnel Rhino runs over or hits the Acid Burst. Hell, I should have charged the Acid Burst. That would have actually ended this. But I didn't. And by the way, that glowing he did is when he's about to die, he also has invincibility. But also, I game over because he used the Polderons on his shoulder to attack me while I'm in midair. So trying to air jump this guy will have him to fire Tornado Wing from his shoulders. Whatever the case, Tunnel Rhino may not be that hard. It's the fact that I couldn't get the altitude right, and he was not just cooperating with me at all. Just simply not cooperating. I should be able to just lock them into a pattern, but I was having a little dip. But nonetheless, Tunnel Rhino is dead. Oh, by the way, I also lost 2 lives on the way here because of some bullshit that happened on the way there. The damn conveyor belts caused me to fall into the cliff and into spikes. But whatever the case, Tunnel Rhino has been defeated, and I don't want to be on this stage anymore. So, that means we now got his weapon. And what weapon did we get? Well, the Tornado Fang. And the Tornado Fang, while it's a good projectile, you think it's gonna throw 3 Tornado Fangs. Now you think it's rapid fire, but no, it only fires 1 at a time. And also, for the record, if you charge it, it's a giant hand drill, just like with Tunnel Rhino. So, yeah. Good without it being charged, terrible charged. And now we can go back to Blizzard Buffalo stage, because now we have the means to break the ice. I mean, later on we could have gotten the Chimera armor, but since we've got the Tornado Fang, we might as well get this, knock it out of the way, and just not have to come back here unless we really want to come back here just to face Vine, which I'll face him somewhere else, to be honest. I don't really need to come back to Blizzard Buffalo stage anymore. Seriously, fuck ice. Fuck ice physics entirely. And this game is so damn slippery with the ice physics. It's just terrible. But I make another unnecessary mistake, which is breaking all the blocks. I should have just left those 2 there, and I would have made it there in time, but I screwed up and I fell in the pit for nothing. But it's okay. I'm up here. I got the heart tank. That's 2 out of a possible 8 that we could get. And, yeah. We're done here. So, next episode, we're going to be going over to Volt Catfish's stage. And, yeah. It's gonna be fantastic, because Volt Catfish's stage is pretty goddamn hard. But that's okay. I'll see you guys next time. And